Yerp, it's PURP, back with another video, and I've been waiting to watch this movie for a while, and I'm kind of glad that I did. A little, I don't know, I'll get to that later, but this video will contain no spoilers. Pretty much, to give you the gist of it, I'll put it in the description, like the whole synopsis of this movie. But pretty much, if you don't want to read that, this is if Stranger Things and Stand By Me had a child. There's a lot of John Hughes, John Carpenter vibes that you'll get from this film. It seems like this film's very 80s inspired. A lot of people are doing like this resurgence of like that 80s style. You see a little bit of the 90s come back too, but that's a whole another thing. But pretty much, Davey and his group of friends, Davey is trying to track down this serial killer, which is really interesting. Like, from the start, like the beginning, gets you really drawn in. It's very obvious and on the nose, but I think that's on purpose, due to due to the influences of this film, which is that could be looked at as a negative. That's like a slight negative for me, but overall didn't hurt the experience. But my one negative about the movie is the pacing is a little off at times. I feel like the movie could have been probably like cut down to an hour and a half, maybe an hour and 35, maybe. Because there were some parts that dragged a little bit too long. He does have a love interest. I didn't get a screen capture of her, but that whole love interest, the love story in this movie, like I said, it was pretty generic, very John Hughes-esque, very sweet 16 Candles-esque. It was just really weird. I don't know. But anyways, so he takes his group of friends and they go on this adventure and trying to figure out who this serial killer is. Like I said, it's very obvious from the start of the movie, but I will say I did not see that ending really coming. That ending came out of nowhere. The ending to this was pretty good. Beginning and end was great. The middle is where it kind of dragged off too much, but overall, it's a pretty solid film. I also put the trailer in the description so you can give yourself a visual, unless you want to just go into it blind. That's all I have to say about this movie. Pretty good. I'd give this an okay rating. Like I said, it's pretty generic. It's nothing too new, but it's still interesting and pretty cool to see them bringing back the 80s and these types of stories, But yeah, go check it out definitely go check out the movie if you're a horror fan, because I think you will enjoy this film, especially watch it around with some friends. Like Halloween's coming up, so it's a cool little movie to watch with friends. But anyways, till the next video, I'll see y'all later.